Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl Bright Eyes. I'm here with another video. So I'm gonna talk about this book. It's a grading book, and actually, I first had this book, but this one it only does women's, and that's it. But this one, as you can see right here, it does women's, men, and children, and I want the ones that does women, men, and children because when you grade for women, it's not the same as grading for children. It's not the same for grading as men. It's not the same if you grading for plus size. It's different. So or teens, it's not the same measurements that you could use for kids, teens, men, or plus size. So I wanted to get a grading book which was the majority. And the reason why I got a grading book because I did took a course in grading, and I had so many classes I couldn't finish the course, so I dropped the course. So I decided to get this book instead. And this only does women's, and that's it. It doesn't have kids. It doesn't have men, so plus size. And now that I want to go back into grading, because I will be making patterns and I'll be selling them online. Um, I forgot how to do it, but if the book is good, it's gonna jog my memory. So when I was looking at this book, that I'll show you here, I couldn't remember. It was kind of confusing. I didn't remember it. It was kind of hard to follow because it didn't make no sense. But at the time when I bought it, because I already took a grading course, I knew what I was doing. But now I can't. I don't understand this book, but I have it. You know. Okay, so there was a lot of grading books online. Unfortunately, I didn't have access. They wasn't in the library. They wasn't in the thrift stores that I could have access to see if I would like it. So I took a chance with this book. I bought this book for $100 last year, at the end of last year. And I took a gamble. There was a whole bunch of books, grading books. I didn't want to get the wrong book. The wrong book is it still don't make no sense. It's hard to follow, or they're not giving you enough information for you to do it. I didn't want to get the wrong book, but this book, I got it right. This is the this is the grade book you want to get. Okay, if you're doing it by hands, this is not this grade book doesn't show you how to do it on a computer. It just shows you how to do it by hand. It's better that you know how to do it by hand because if you know how to do it by hand, you could know how to do it on the computer. Okay? Or if you don't have a computer, because the software is a lot of money, at least you could do it by hand. So, this is a good book. And when I went through the book, I was able to it jogged the memory. Everything I learned at school, it was exactly the same way how it's taught in this book. So I'll go over the first book. I'll go over this book real quick with y'all, and so y'all can see for yourself. And then I'll go over the orange book. So this is what this book look like. If you decide you want to go buy it, it only does women's, and that's it. If you use the book, but I know if I use the orange book, I will understand how to use this book. So I'm just going through the pages. Y'all can see what it looks like, how to grade um, these patterns. So mostly women's. Okay, so that's it. So now I'm going to show you this book. So this book, it grades all of them. I'll show you this is exactly how I learned it in school. How to grade. And this is good for business too. If you want to start your own clothing line, you need to know how to grade. You get the ideal model, and once you like her size, you have her try it on your clothes, and if everything is perfect, then you grade up and down. Then you make patterns for large size and petite size. So it shows you how to do it by hand. So this, if you're looking for a book that shows you how to grade to make larger patterns or smaller patterns, this is the book to get. Let's show y'all it. And it shows more patterns you can work with to grade. And like the blue book is more basic patterns, but here it shows you a lot more patterns you could use to grade, you know. Okay, skirts. See, it also grade. I think that's a bathing suit. A bathing suit. You could grade up a bathing suit. Skirts, bodice, pants, sleeves. You know, shirt, blouses. It shows you how to grade. I'm looking for, where's the men's stuff and the women's? Or maybe they just mix it up. This might be men's, women's. Or maybe they mix it, you know, with women's. Oh, okay, they have children wear. Let me see what this one was before I go any further. Because this look like it's a section for men. Grade 2, grade 4. No, this one to check. It's not showing really. Okay, I'm gonna check the front of the book to see if they have like chapters or something. Okay, so yeah, they do have a men's section. So I passed it. That's why I wasn't seeing the men's section. So that, all that part I was showing at the end was the men's section. Yeah, that was the men's section with the suits and everything. So, but then they have children wear, and this is children wear. And it's probably easy, you know, to do children wear. This is children wear. And they also have a size chart that you could use. Pretty much just do the basics. But I guess if you understand the woman part, which has more, then you will be able to do the basics with the men's and the children wear once you go over it. So that is my review on the book. If you're interested in getting a book that's for grading patterns, that's gonna make sense, this is the book. This is the only book you're gonna need. Now they do have another one for technical for computers, but I don't know. You know, I don't know because I don't have it. But I'm telling you, this is the best one I've seen so far. So that's about it. All right. Bye for now.